Hola.
I wanted to clean the camera. The camera was a little funky. Whoa!
You just made fun of me, and now you got to do sinky. Hey, Mary S.
Okay, so let us know if you can hear us. Because we're doing something a little bit different. Don't fall. Yeah, I know, right? You know, I almost feel like we need to bring over those little bricky things. Those little stone thingies.
Oh, too late now.
But
wow, who's all here?
Holy
Dustin
cow.
Dean, Sybil.
Hear and see okay, loud and clear. Okay.
Teresa Dean. Come here, Paula.
Can you see me now? Whoa! Apollo, lay down.
I'll get you dog right now.
Lay down. Lay down. Dude, lay down. Good boy.
See, I know. Okay. Lay on my face. Oh, okay, dude. Do I need to use this? Chill.
Okay, so we still don't have the webcam, but we did get a router. We finally replaced the router. So we were able to hook up one of the laptops. My laptop has a camera on it. So we figured we could try and come on here for a little while.
Homestead.
Hello, he said, can't stay on. I have company, but wanted to say hi. Hello.
Dustin Dean. What's up, my brother? You know, they can't see my face, dude.
Come over here. Sit down. There you go. You get to see his head. Yeah. His black head. So it's a little windy. I'm sure y'all can see in the, it's not going to, Oopsie. So the little knob that goes on the foot of the chair is, it's stuck down it's stuck in the mud. Is it cooler there today? Yes. So the heat finally cooled off a little. We've been taking advantage of it all day. Been out in the garden tying down all the tomato plants because the weather, you don't need more than two. Now you're gonna be sitting funky. So we were tying down tomatoes. It rained a little bit here. Probably maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And it never got hot here. It's been like low 80s, like maybe 81 today. Just enough for me to go into the 80s on my yeah, but you're
because of the plastic thing.
Yep. You're gonna have to dig them out.
I will after the show.
Oh, now I look like a little peon compared to you. So let's see, my gram coming up from Florida. They're taking Antonio back with them tomorrow. That's awesome. Trophy husband. Look at that.
Trophy husband.
I didn't see Suburban in here.
Kitty in the house.
What's up, everybody? So the color looks a little weird.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know if that's just on our end or if that's on your end. But
I think it's because of the camera. I haven't gone in there and tweaked.
I don't know. Anyway. Suburbs just in on us. So, okay, so we haven't been on for a little while. We've been struggling with internet and all that stuff. And there's been storms just about every, oh, wow. Carrie said, I just found my rabbits hopping all over the land. Thankful food lured them back inside. That's always stressful when you have animals out.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, of course you don't. You don't ever have to go get them. So, oh, look. Josh is in here.
Hi, Josh.
What's up?
What's up, Josh? I don't know what you're talking about. We're perfect.
Yeah. There is no perfect in homesteading. None. Unless you have $1 million and you're just...
And then you still got problems with electric.
Yeah.
We've never had pigs out for problems. Put them up.
Never. When we first moved up here, we were down in Augusta.
We've never lost cows that got hit by 18-wheelers because of packed dogs ran.
Why you got to bring up all stuff? Or stay up till 4 in the morning processing the beef.
How excited is it with what Maria's got going on?
Oh yeah, very cool.
I saw the pictures out there with her having the rope over. She does that. I can't do that.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can't do. So.
There's something I can do. I can put his shot collar on. You know,
no, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Oh. Yeah, Sybil, be careful. That's one thing we did yesterday. We had a storm come through again, and we unplugged. Jason was a fury running around the house, unplugging Ethernet cables and unplugging everything he could. That ain't happening.
That lightning hit like right over there.
Yep.
Like Robbie could turn the camera and y'all could see just about where it hit.
Yeah.
And the girls were right over there, not 20 yards.
Mm-mm. I think closer to.
Because they were out there in bare feet. And the ground was as saturated as it was.
Really wet. Mm-hmm.
That when it hit, that electricity traveled because it also blew out the GFCI, whatever, the surge protecting outlet. It literally blew the whole thing. Like if this was the outlet where it would plug in, it blew it up out of the pipe and laid it over.
Yeah.
And it traveled up there, and I think that's how it got them.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but yeah, every surge protecting outlet, GFCI, whatever it's called.
GFCI.
Everyone in the house was blown. We had to replace every single one of them. But thank the Lord we had them. Praise God we had them.
Because $12 for a GFCI versus $600 to $800 for a washing machine.
Or refrigerator.
Any of that, yeah.
Or the TV.
Yeah. And one thing we're going to look into, do you remember who it was? Was it Josh that suggested we look into? They actually have one that hooks up to your breaker box that's actually supposed to protect the whole house. I think it was Josh. Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah. But, so you can see the leaves and everything behind us.
That's our pond.
And like in there, that's the land back there. You might see Blaze's head like somewhere in here at some point.
Right.
Oh, that's not a duck.
That's the wind.
Not a duck, it's the wind.
Right? You see these bushes right here? Okay. Right on the other side of these bushes, like if those bushes take away the bushes, that's where our fodder garden is. Now a fodder garden is not for the fodder.
For the mother.
That is where we grow specific crops just to be able to dehydrate and crumble up, grind up, whatever you want to call it, to be able to make feed for our animals.
Mm-hmm. For the animals.
Yeah. Can we pick that up?
Lisa McNamee. That's a new one.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Chips, what's up?
That's not Cherish. That's somebody called Living with Hope that doesn't call people anymore.
Oh.
Doesn't check in with them and see how they're doing.
No.
And check in and see how they're doing.
Who is that? Who is that? I don't know. Well, it is a pretty view.
Well,
and
it's like this.
We would be more than happy to share it if people would come down and visit.
Cherish. That's the name I haven't heard.
Yeah, you've been at the beach for a week. Where you been the last 6 months? Anyway, we're just yuck. Anyway, so we know she's been super busy the last couple months. So did you see him running? No, that's a duck.
That's a duck fight. Duck fight.
Oh, one of the boys got run off. So it's definitely mating season around here with the ducks. They're in the middle of clutches, and everybody kind of
clutches.
Can
I see her from here?
See who?
Mother Goose.
Probably not.
She's
I don't know. Go look. I think she's alive. So we have a goose, and a couple years ago when we got her, we had a gander as well. And actually, we had 2 ganders, and we didn't know. And if you don't know this, pay attention. But geese mate for life. So don't ever get like 2 guys and one. Don't ever get 2 guys and 1 girl. You have to get 1 boy and 1 girl pairs. Because what happened is we spent a lot of money on these geese. It's like, yeah, it was. Anyway, so we spent a good bit of money on these adult geese, and come to find out, the 2 males fought, and whoever won got to stay, and the other one left. I don't know if he died or left or whatever, but he's gone. Well, a year later,
I don't know where the hell he went.
Fast forward a year later, something happened to the gander. He's gone. We don't know if he got taken off by what? We don't know if he got taken off by a predator or. You didn't shoot him, did you?
I think I accidentally hit him out there.
Crane?
No.
Anyway, so we have no gander anymore. We just have the goose.
But we have duck goose.
Yeah, we have like duck goose. But what happens is she still lays eggs, and she still thinks she's broody. Like she's sitting over there on her nest, but she has no
chicken eggs.
Yeah, no
she won't move for nothing.
She's very not aggressive, but just very protective.
She's stubborn. She won't move. I poked her with a stick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I haven't done is reach down there and pick her up. But
yeah.
If I did that, then she would be paying attention to what we were doing, and then she would push the chicken eggs out.
Yeah, I don't know. She yeah, so we have. Oh yeah, you can. Oh. So yeah, so we had to put down the donkey this week. I have 2 geese, no ganders. Yeah, we have the 1 goose, and she pays attention to everybody and kind of keeps everybody in line.
What's that young duck?
Yeah, that's the one that was born just recently. But
if we stay apart like this, they'll probably start to see fish jump. By that time, catfish or
pay attention, like right in here. You might see some bass, some other stuff. Yeah, there are. I saw a baby one. What happened to the donkey? He got too big for his britches. That's what happened to the donkey.
He bit Apollo. Don't look at me like I'm kicking you in front of the bus. He bit you on the butt, man.
Yeah, he bit Apollo, and he started running to the point where we were probably going to lose at least one. And it was, it was getting very, very aggressive. So.
Turn your head, we can't hear. Okay.
So anyway, so that was supposed to be. She got 2 geese. One was supposed to be a gander. Just as stubborn as mules. Yeah, I've never had a mule, so I don't know. But I'm telling you, he was starting to become a liability, not an asset, and that was the problem. Like, you have to kind of sometimes weigh things out. Is he doing his job well enough that it justifies what was going on? And when he bit Apollo, that was it, because we just can't have that. So I'm not gonna have. He was
never really ours. He came with the property, which made him ours.
He became an ass. Yes, exactly. He did. He was being an ass.
And because they could never round him up. And, I tried for the longest time to tame him. Mm-hmm. He just wasn't having it.
And that day, he was extremely, normally he stays away from us.
Yeah, he was even coming after you.
And that day, he was, right on top of me. And he's not normally like that. So I don't know if there was something wrong with him or what, but he wasn't normally like that comfortable with being that close. And so it was kind of
and with Ladessa always wanting to go back there and pick dewberries.
Yeah, we can't.
And stuff. I couldn't have that.
No, we can't have that. So anyway.
He and ass heaven.
So I decided today that I have to kick into gear on making soap. I have to make a gardener's soap. Because today, with my scrubby, you know, my little soap sack and my homemade soap, I washed my hands after being out. What would you say? I probably put in 2 to 3 hours. I put about 2 to 3 hours in to tying up tomatoes today because we have like 3 rows of tomatoes. And I don't know if you can see, but like my nails are all like dirty and stuff, but I washed my hands, but I still have like all the staining from the tomato plants. And so I'm going to, I have to work on a soap that has some kind of an abrasive, you know, whether it be oats or pumice or sand or whatever. So I'm gonna play around with that. And I know I have 1 or 2 people that are going to test them out for me. I've already talked to them about testing them out, not just me, because I like to test it on a couple of people, different ways of life to see how it works.
Some lab rats.
Yeah, a couple lab rats. Are the other soaps ready to be used? Yes, because I do mostly hot process. So most of my soap is ready to go within a week. It's already cured. So yeah, coffee grounds will work too. So I just got to play around with, like, I've thought about using grits, oatmeal, a couple of different things. Coffee grounds was one of them. I've even seen like playground sand or something sand in there. Olive leaves. It was great. Purchased from an olive orchard. That's cool. When I made that, I used fine blended oatmeal. Yeah. So I've heard all different types of suggestions. So I'm going to play around with it and see which one, you know, I'm just going to do small batches and see what I can come up with. What do you see, Apollo?
What was that, girl?
Probably all them piglets making a bunch of noise. Yep. They're mating. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but where's PP? You make soap with TerraShield in it. That's one that I'm going to use. I'll tell you today, I was out. I didn't have the TerraShield because I think it was out here. And I didn't want to have to walk all the way out here. And so I used cedarwood and geranium with coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil. And I mixed it all together and I slathered it all over myself. And I was telling Jason, he was at work when I was doing this. I watched it. I even put it on my pants, like kind of wiped my hands. Once I got all the major oil stuff, but just the scent was still everywhere, kind of rubbed it on my pants and on my shirt. And I watched like a cloud of mosquitoes and they were hovering about, how far would you say that is? Maybe a foot and a half. I mean, they were just in a cloud all around me, but they never bit me. So I'm definitely going to play around with a couple of different soap mixtures for that too, to see if that helps with when you go hunting this fall.
This fall, next month.
Oh, it is next month.
Ooh. Archery season starts next month.
Whiskey and coffee would make a great scented scrub soap for men. Yeah, but then you would eat it and drink it.
I don't know where Pooper Scooper is. I haven't seen him around in a while.
Yeah, cedarwood and geranium was really good. And that would be a waste of a good whiskey. I think they have whiskey scented, like scents, not oils, but like a scent that I think you can get. I haven't really played around with scents much. I've been using, I've been thinking of just using just regular essential oil stuff. So that usually is enough scent for us.
I have a scent.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a little concerned. He hasn't come back yet. Blaze is looking for the calves because we put the calves in the back with the cows. So.
Yo!
Don't get him barking. That was really loud. Sorry. We don't want to smell you, Jason.
Wait.
Come lay down. Don't knock the. Apollo has a manly bark. Yeah, his bark is definitely loud. So what are some updates? What are some things we got some chicks, meat birds that we're working on. What else?
I've been working all week.
We got baby ducklings.
I delivered toilet paper, paper towels, all kinds of crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. Nobody goes shopping anymore. Everybody just delivers it through the UPS mail. You know, that's what I'm going to do. Forget it. You know what, mail guy? My mail guy, if you're watching my live stream, I'm sorry, but you fix and start delivering some big boxes to my house. Because I learned them people are saving a lot of money.
Yeah.
So,
holy crap. Teresa says I have a coon who likes to try to break into my truck through the sunroof. Are the bacon seeds still doing good? As far as we know, yes. We originally thought there was 13, but there's actually 12. There's 12 piglets, and they all seem to be doing okay.
Yeah, they're all full of spit and vinegar, fighting and wrestling with each other.
I haven't been able to get it on camera yet, but I'm going to start making sure that I carry my camera in video mode when I go over there, because it seems like every time I don't have it, they start tussling and working at Amazon. I have seen what people order, and I say some of you need Jesus.
Now that's funny.
Oh, that is funny. Okay, let's see. I need to relieve that coon of his habit, but I can't shoot him or trap him because I can't shoot him.
You don't have to shoot him. You purchase a coon cuff, you catch him, then you take a shovel, donk. I think J-No made a video about that.
Probably.
Look, that's how the fur trappers, some of the older fur trappers still do that today. They'll take their trowel when they catch them because they don't want to put a bullet hole in the fur. And they walk up and then just kadook right on top of the head, and it'll break the skull. Mm-hmm. Done. You know?
Or you can burn it.
Well, you'd have to have a choke stick.
Oh, yeah. See, we have all that stuff, so I don't think about it. But yeah,
but to be honest with the coon, you would much rather clock it on top of the head with a shovel versus just trying to put.
My garden has been invasion free thanks to archery practice.
That works too.
His paws as large as my hand. Holy cow.
Yeah, you got Josh's coon.
Yeah. Josh's coon must have moved on to
No, Josh's coon. See, Josh did the whole
Look! Hey y'all, I'm watching Big Bear at a rodeo. Whoop, whoop.
Girl, I saw your picture of you doing that rope. I can't even do that. Kudos to you. I'm so jelly.
Yeah, no kidding.
And let's see what else.
Can't stay long. We had to stop by and see y'all. Coon, big hand.
Oh, where the red fern grows, he made that trap. You know, when you drill a hole.
Yeah.
Well, see, Josh's coon is so big, he just started dragging it like he was Eeyore. With the duck egg. Dragging a big old log. You guys, coming up next week for Kitty's auction, we still need to get some donations in, and it may have to be pushed back to the following week. It depends on how fast they get the webcam to us. That's basically what we're waiting on. And then as soon as we get the webcam, I am going to go live and put out a video to let you know, hey, we're in business. Let's get those pictures of those donations in,
right.
And we're going to go on da-da-da today.
Yeah.
And I don't know how Kitty's doing. Kitty's in the chat. With me being working all week, and the fact that we had to, wait to get the computer fixed, and we're still waiting on the webcam. I have not been able to Skype with her, and I'm going through Kitty withdrawals. And Kitty, Tanya, Troll Slayer, all of them. Amanda, all of them.
Doing okay. Things are still the same.
And I miss all my girls.
Yep. Never heard of. Got a 2 today.
Never heard of it.
Missing the hens big time. Yeah.
Missing the hens, insomnia. Apollo, how do you get your hair in that mouth?
Yeah, all of it. We got to get the webcam fixed somehow.
They're just going to have to replace it.
Yeah.
And let's see, that's another thing. It's my goat. We bought, a couple years ago, we thought was going to be the latest and greatest computer. Came with this great protection. Okay. Got hit by lightning. Not our fault. Take it in there. Yep. It's covered. Don't worry about it. And what was it? A day later, they called and said, your computer's toast.
It's toasted. There's no...
We have to send it back to the manufacturer, and you get a brand new computer. Okay, cool. Go there. Oh, but this is the newer upgrade, and it costs more.
Yeah.
So you have to pay the difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scrape away in here?
I haven't seen him. Why did you say? Oh.
No, that's just Blaze. That's just Blaze. Oh, wait a minute. You want to get him? You want to get him?
I'll go get him.
You want to get him?
Get him. Get him, Apollo.
Go get him. Go bite him.
Go get him.
Get him.
Good night, Maria. Good luck.
Take him.
Go get him.
Get him, Apollo.
Go get him, Apollo. Go. Go get him. Go. Go. And there he goes. Oh. Stay away from the goose.
I think I'm going to go over and pee. Go get Blaze.
Go get him.
Go get Blaze.
He's like, no.
You know how far that is to run?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's thinking. He's like, I don't need to. I know who that is.
I'm going to go over here and pee.
But he's like, I'm going to come back here.
It's just dumb.
Go get him. Go, Paulo. Go get him.
Go get Blaze.
No, not here.
Not a drink.
Anyway.
Great guard dog. Bark 3-4 times and then lays back down.
Well, he's not letting anybody cross the perimeter right here.
Everybody just learned a valuable lesson. Oh, Jason says sick him with Apollo. Apollo's just going to look at him like crazy.
That's just Blaze. Blaze, how's everybody? They all hanging out? They still hanging out in separate groups?
Check the piglets. So, we turned our calves loose, which consists of 5 steers.
Right. Well, 4 steers and one who's still trying to find his identity.
the castrating rubber bands popped on the one, so the boys are still there.
They're still there. We're not sure if
they're functional or not, but they dangle. So So we turned him back.
He was strong like a bull.
This is why we don't have friends. Anyway, so we took the calves back there because we've got a neighbor.
Neighbor in the front. Mm-hmm.
And so we went ahead and put them back there.
Yeah.
Well, we put them all together for a night. Okay. Well, basically a whole day, 24-hour period. Maybe 36 hours. And said, okay, y'all meet. You know, it's kind of like Sunday morning in church.
Right. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
And then we turned them loose. It was the same morning that we had to the donkey.
Yeah.
But they
still segregate themselves. Yeah. The dairy cows are like, we're dairy.
No, it's the females and the males. You got the Bengals, and the Backstreet Boys.
There you go. Yeah, so all the boys are over on one side and the girls go the other direction.
It's like a middle school dance.
That's exactly. That's about right. Like a middle school dance. Yep.
The boy cows are just over there like this.
Well, and the one that's still got his boy parts, he's got little horns, and so.
Yeah. And they're telling each other and each other going, "Oh, he's on that one. I bet she's a milker."
And you're picking on me? Seriously?
Look at the rump roast on that one over there, baby. Woo!
It's so bad. So anyway, so now we got all the.
I bet she gives good T-bone.
Oh my God.
Unmonetized.
Not suitable for all viewers. Anyway, so yeah, so all of the beef is in the back now, and
all the beef is in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
The chunk is in the trunk.
So we got all the beef in the back, and we still got, our garden's great. Everything's growing, including all the weeds. We got.
And it's not the good weed either.
At least you didn't say, oh. Our daughter named her dog Apollo. He's a Yorkie. That's hilarious.
My Apollo will eat your Apollo.
Yeah. I had to, so we had to have somebody come out and look at the foundation in the house the other day.
Foundation is
good to go. Foundation's good to go. So now it's on to
the roof. They're going to look to see, because Blaze and I tried to figure it out. We can't figure out where the leak is coming from, and we've tarred everything. And so we are bringing in the professionals. Plus, I'm going to talk to them about putting lightning rods across the roof and grounding it out. So hopefully maybe that will help if anything ever happens next time. And then once the roof is fixed, we fix the front porch. We're putting a brand new door on. We're taking, like, our door has some long windows on the side and then a glass door. I freaking hate
it. Yeah.
Can't stand it. So,
I understand we live in the country, but no.
That's all coming out. We're going to brick it to the door frame. I'm going to have them use either 4x4s or 6x6s to frame in the door. I would love to use angle iron, but I know I won't be able to get away with that. And then we're going to put a 3-bolt deadbolt locking system on the door.
Onto the door, yeah. Or in the door.
Yeah.
So.
And so a lot of you guys follow us on Facebook, and a lot of you guys know about my one extremely left friend. And I told him that's what we were doing, because he's like, I'm not going to be able to come down this summer. I said, well, that's probably good anyway, because we got a lot of construction going on. And
he's like, construction?
Construction? What's going on? I told him everything. Good to go. Thank you, sir. And I told him about the 3 deadbolt, and he's like, that's a little extreme.
That's a little excessive, isn't it?
He's like, you guys starting to have a lot of break-ins? I said, well, they have an occasional break-in in town, but But I'm doing that because I got this friend that works for a government agency, and so when they come to take my guns, because I know he'll tell on me, they'll have to really beat in my door. All I got in return was dumbass.
Yeah. Get away with it. It's way over code. Oh, for the whole house surge protector thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and yeah, Teresa had asked if that in all new buildings, if it, angle irons. What were you saying about angle irons?
To frame in the door.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Way over code. I don't know. Anyway, we got to get the door.
Let them bring their little, we're coming for your guns, and they got their little banger.
Battering ram.
Yeah. You better get a tank, homie.
Take the whole house down. The frame of the door.
Door's still there. All you got to do is knock. You open up the door like Bugs Bunny.
Angle iron on the door frame. Yeah. So anyway, so that's and then we got floors to. Got to redo some
I
flooring.
like those new life-proof.
Yeah, the life-proof floor.
Yeah.
Interlock, laminate, whatever it is. Excuse me, y'all. I've been up since, 4? So the dog this morning.
Yeah. Apollo.
Come here, Apollo.
Come on, why don't you tell, hey, look in the camera.
Why don't you tell everybody what a bad boy you were today?
Look in the camera.
Tell everybody how much of a bad boy you were.
Good boy.
Tell everybody.
Look in the camera and tell everybody, I ate a cinnamon cake this morning.
Yep.
And I ate
all of Mommy's breakfast bars.
All of Mommy's breakfast bars. All of her nutritional breakfast bars that she bought because we're working on the house and she couldn't cook breakfast.
Yep. You ate all of my food, you bad, bad, bad dog. No, I'm not going to accept your, nope, not going to accept your apology. No, he did it during the course of the night. And so at 4 o'clock in the morning, Jason had to go to the bathroom. He woke up and there was wrappers on the floor. And
no, it was a bar.
It was an actual bar.
And it was still in the wrapper.
Yeah.
I thought Blaze was sneaking food into his room.
Yeah.
And so I was busting his chops about it, and Blaze was like, this is Mom's. So I was like, what the crap's he doing back here? And then you were like,
I bought some so I could have something to eat in the morning while you at work. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I was so mad.
And I was like, Blaze, go check. See if he ate that, if he got into him. Blaze, come back.
Opened the entire box. He ate them out of the wrapper. He opened up the wrapper, ate them out of the wrapper. Then the cake was a sock it to me cake. And so he got it out of the plastic and ate it out of the.
You're so abused.
Out of the plastic. So we had to watch him pretty good this morning because some of those bars had a little bit of chocolate in them. So I had to keep an eye on him this morning, make sure that we didn't have any issues. But I think we had it was in our favor that he weighs like 140 pounds. So the little bit that he had didn't.
He's got the squirts and very stinky, but other than that, he's okay.
He's good. So Rock's Corner has some issues going on. Ugh. How many of you all had your kids have rainbow Blaze, do you remember the first time Blaze pooped? What was it, like blue or green?
Yeah, because he did.
The Loft House. No, the Loft House cookies. Oh, no, it had the icing, that colored icing. And
yeah, but Blaze ate crayons too. I think that's what's a lot of things that's wrong with him.
Oh, you're so abused. Look at you. Huh? So abused.
Put your tongue in. You're on camera.
Anyway.
But hopefully this week videos should be coming out as normal. We're going to try to get the cow video out on Monday.
Gotta go get the girl.
Got to get the girls.
We haven't had the girls for the last couple of days. They've been in North Carolina with Grandmom and Grandpa. Yep. So we got to go get them tomorrow. Or I have to go get them
tomorrow. And we're going to put out, we got 2 more videos that's dealing with cattle. We got one that's serious. And then the other one is for enjoyment factor. I think you guys are really going to enjoy that one. If we can pull it off. And then we're going to move to chickens, right?
I think so.
And we're going to start talking about chickens. And then after chickens, we're talking about maybe quail or ducks or sheep.
What about bees? I thought you were going to do bees.
Bees are not part of the livestock series.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's not.
And then on Tuesday, we're going to try to put out our first bee video on beekeeping.
You still have quail. Not right now.
We ate them all.
Not right now. We ate them all. No ostrich. No.
And so our beekeeping series is going to be structured for the absolute beginner. Your computer is kind of cool.
Why?
Well, it's gotten grainy, but it's gotten grainy because it bumped the gain up automatically because it's getting darker out here to lighten us up. So that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's going to be cool. And then Wednesday, we're going to pick up gardening. Then Thursday, are you going to do an essential oil on Thursday?
I thought I was doing it Sunday, but I guess I can do Thursday.
Oh, then what are you doing Thursday? Is it cooking?
I don't know. The dog is acting weird.
He's just...
What are you doing?
He's just saying. But we're gonna try to get a video out every day for y'all. From now on.
Excuse me. There must be something in the grass because he's rolling around in the grass.
I think his ear might be itching again.
Still have a
Roundup
to do.
was on the news today. I didn't look.
Oh yeah, we weren't in the house today.
Check that out. So, do you guys want another basic maintenance series again? I know. Like changing outlets and stuff like that. You want that? So, but we're going to basically keep this structure settled. We're going to be busting out predator control again. We're going to start talking predators. That's what I'm probably going to do on Thursday. Was predator control, and then Friday you were going to do some type of a cooking thing.
I don't know. I mean, that would mean I'd have to film it before Friday. If you're going to release it Friday. So. Robin, I enjoy your cooking videos. Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully.
No. Drop it.
Not too long from now, we may be getting
a new oven.
Maybe. So we'll see about that. That would be nice.
We're going to be shooting for a video every day, and they're all going to be homesteading related, and they're all going to be geared towards the beginner. The people that kind of are just dipping their toes in, and they want some information on whether or not they need to pick this type of cow or this type of chicken or this. But I know what I wanted to talk. I just reminded me what I wanted to talk about.
No, we're buffering. Of course we are. See, we can't tell if we're buffering on this profile or this setup. Does everybody else have buffering, or is it just rocks? No bufferings. It might just be rocks. They might be. buffering at times. Okay. All right. So anyway.
I have a question. And this is an honest to goodness question. I don't care where you stand politically, whether you like Trump or you hate Trump or what. I don't care about that. That's not what this question is about. Every one of us that are living the homesteading lifestyle or are curious about the homesteading lifestyle, we all want to be self-sustainable. We want sufficient.
Right.
And I guess my question is, why can't our country be that way? Why is everybody getting their knickers in a bunch?
I don't know.
About what the president
all
is
the
doing
tariff stuff,
with the tariffs and stuff. When I was a kid, my grandfather worked in the steel mills in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
American steel used to be the best steel on the planet. Why can't we bring that back?
Right.
We kick up Detroit again and let them start producing American-made cars.
Right.
You know, I think, if there was one positive statement that came out of the entire Obama administration was when he said, sustainable energy is coming, whether we like it or not, whether you want to burn coal or fossil fuels or whatever. The rest of the world is heading towards sustainable energy. Why shouldn't America lead the charge?
Right.
He said that. I think it was in one of his addresses to the State of the Union. And I was like, wow, that was the only time I ever heard him say something that was halfway intelligent. So why can't we do that? Why can't we re-become the America of old, but in a modern way? We just got to get up off our tufts and, coal miners get retrained into learning about wind, hydro, and solar power.
Right.
Put the steel mills, put the people back into work in the steel mills.
Right.
Put the people back to work in the car factories. China's talking about, well, we'll just put a tariff on your soybeans.
We can grow soybeans. Look, we got them right up here growing.
No, they're going to charge a higher tax on our soybeans.
When we ship it to them. Forget that.
Okay, do it.
We'll keep it here.
This is a no-brainer. If you do that, fine. We'll keep it here. We'll feed our pigs here with it while your pigs starve.
Yep. We'll supplement feed
because China has too high of a population to really do anything with agriculture. So what you going to do?
Who are you going to get to work in these mills, and who the hell wants to work in coal mines? There are people who still do. I mean, we have one of our followers on Instagram. He's like a third generation coal miner.
Yeah.
So, there are still people out there that do. Yeah.
Wanting to work. Look, America wants to work. At least part of America wants to work. Yeah. And here's the thing. If the millennial generation, if all of a sudden their video games and all of their stuff that's keeping them in mama's basement is not affordable, then guess what? They've got no choice. You got to get up off your tuff and go do something. And parents, listen to what I'm saying to you. Don't force your kids to go to college. If college is not for everybody, there are millions of trade jobs out there that are paying more starting out than a doctor is making starting out. Child will not have all of those student loans and all of that junk. That was one of the things that when Blaze was up in the air, I said, look, homie, You got to figure out what you're going to do. You don't want to go to college? Cool. I'm okay with that. Go to a trade school. 2 years. Get a trade. Welding, plumbing, mechanics, electrical, computer stuff. Get a trade. I don't know. And then he started looking at the job market, all of a sudden getting a trade that he can fall back on, like being a police officer. Or even, say if your kid wants to become a nurse, let them go to college and become a nurse, because anything that they have to have a specific license for. That means they can take that license and get a job anywhere in this country. Our state, the state of Georgia, is looking at graduating high school seniors and saying, look, whoosh, here's a list of trades. We'll pay the bill for you to go to school. Yeah. You just have to stay in our state to work for like 4 years. And then we don't care where you go.
So Mother Many Horses says, my college teacher's sister and I so disagree on this issue. I discourage people from going to college, and I have a degree. Rich people need us to fix their high dollar stuff.
Yep.
New power plant built for clean coal running was shut down. I love what she's calling it. Made it difficult to run it. That's why I moved to Canada, and that was the only jobs that were available for my brothers. Work in the coal mines or work steel yards, guaranteed miserable death.
What are you doing? What? So don't if your kid don't want to college, don't force them to go to college. Show them the trades. Show them the figures. That's what it took with Yahoo over there. We had to literally pull it up and show the numbers. So this type of generation is that way.
Yep.
But look.
Where's your?
On my 6.
Saw a YouTube video today filmed by cameras on the side of business. Young people in line for some event. Someone collapsed in line, was unresponsive. Most in line totally ignored the person in need. That's crazy.
Yeah. So things may tend to get a little bit more expensive over the next couple of months.
Right.
Down all the way to the floor.
Lay it down.
Get out of my tea.
Lay down.
Stop trying to steal the show.
Anyway.
Down.
Just had to hear the beep.
But I wanted to open a conversation with that, and maybe now's not the time because we're losing a lot of light, but
I'm just getting tired. Mama's tired.
I had a lady on my route was complaining about it, and I just asked her, I said, why can't American steel be the best steel like it was when I was a kid?
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, come the Homesteaders of America conference, I'm going to be looking at Josh and throwing traps at him. Make it. But make it with good stuff. That way when it catches a beaver, I don't get a U in it. Because it makes it harder to catch the next beaver. Yep. And these things are not cheap.
Hey, it's scrape away.
Scrape away.
All right, so we're losing light.
You guys, we're more than likely gonna go live tomorrow evening also, but we're gonna go live from back into the schoolhouse. We just thought this would give you guys a...
Did I get my gift?
That's who sent it to you.
That's who sent it. Nobody's told me who it was from.
Yep.
Yes, I did get it. And now that I know it's from you, yes, thank you very much. And I will be using it. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Maybe we'll go walk out in the pasture with it tomorrow in the morning time. Because we don't have to work. Neither one of us have to work. So, anyway, so we're going to
close it down.
Close it down.
Any of you guys start heading this way, our gate is always open. You're welcome to swing by for a visit.
Absolutely.
We will take you for a tour on the homestead and treat you so many different ways. You're going to like one of them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put you to work. Yep.
But we'll see you guys again tomorrow evening. Well, y'all be thinking about that. Why is it that so? Because the interest in gardening is up. The interest in homesteading is up. The interest in self-sufficiency is up. The interest in sustainable living is up. Why is it not okay for our country to do it?
Trophy.
What do you say?
Y'all have a good night. I'm going to Disneyland. Yeah, so they're going to be close in August.
Where are they going to be?
Down in southern Georgia, I think.
For what? What's going on in southern Georgia?
I need to learn about beef cattle.
Watch my video.
Hard work doesn't kill. It is the profit first mentality. Yeah, they're 5 miles from the Georgia line. Anaheim. You know, my parent company is in Anaheim where I work. They're the cabinet and granite company is in Anaheim.
So are they going to be in Florida? Or
yeah, they're like 4 or 5 miles. They're like right on the border.
Oh.
Southern Georgia.
That means it'll be about 8 hours from us.
Is it really that far?
Well, I mean, how far is it to Savannah?
Like 4.
From Savannah to the other bottom.
Hoping to get some grain-fed meat.
Grain-fed?
You mean grass-fed? I'm hoping she auto-corrected. And less than 4 hours.
But in that should be no reason why you shouldn't stop by.
Yeah, you need to come by, get with us, and if it's next month, definitely we'll be. I know Lonely Prepper's planning on coming by.
Yep. The only thing about next month is my buddy Rob may be coming up from Texas.
She just said whatever, grain, grass. No, there is no whatever. You don't want grain fed. You want grass fed.
Rob is supposed to be coming back to Augusta in August to start cleaning out, basically cleaning out Kevin's room. So I told him I'd come down and help with that. Any more ideas on the auction? Windswept, we talked about that in the beginning of the live stream. And basically what we're doing is we're waiting on the webcam to come in. And then I'm going to do, as soon as it comes in, I'm going to hook it up. I'm going to run a test. I'm going to go live, and we're going to call for the final call for donations. And then we're going to give you a date, and we're going to run it on that date. So, but
all right,
we will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back in the schoolhouse, and we love you guys. Remember to be kind to one another. You never know what that other person may be going through, and you don't know what may be going on. They may be a blacksmith and accidentally hit their thumb with a hammer,
or sliced open their hand,
or they might have just got their backside handed to them in the chest. You never know.
You never know.
We love you guys, and remember, reuse, recycle, repurpose. Get the junk out of the landfill. Give the wildlife a chance.
Yep.
And
I resembled that.
We love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye.
I can just find the button. That's not nice.